kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Griffin looking middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up third down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit.
Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
Down, Eagles.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So the 3-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to game plan for every week.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On third down, Griffin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Lions nothing.
second down now. It's Sanders, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Third down.
Griffin. Fourth down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked by the former Lion, Darius Slay. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Rodgers. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On 2nd down. It's Walker, and for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. On play action, now Rodgers. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
Play action. Now Griffin. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Third down, Griffin. This ball complete to Rager. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Griffin. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Down, Lions.
From midfield now, here's Griffin. Complete, Jefferson the target. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The kick by Bass is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper.
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, Griffin. This one brought in by Jefferson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Once again, Griffin. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 46-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Griffin. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Reagor. pass about ready to get us going. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
First carry for a former legend. It's Herschel Walker. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 24, Rodgers. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He's going to... This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. That was a nice little setup there off play action for the long touchdown pass.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, it brings back bad memories for a guy like me as a former defensive back, because in a playbook I knew a long time ago, we described that play pattern as draw pass 9 go. Meaning fly pattern after the play action pass, try and hit him for the deep ball, and boy, were they successful on that one. So tough because his speed is so great, you've got to make sure you don't miss any cues or keys in order to...
Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ezekiel Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Ryan Kerrigan, the one who stepped in to make that play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw is RG3. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man complete. Big yardage that time for Washington. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that is going to be incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
On downs.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Washington, nothing.
A first down carry by Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
This is intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Rodgers going to throw. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at all.
Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
They'll run on first down. Walker. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tate. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Walker. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again, Griffin. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Griffin. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. On 3rd down, Walker. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. There's Griffin to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 24 yards the gain there, another first down as well. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Griffin. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. From the red zone now, here's Griffin on 1st down. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Randy Moss there to make the grab. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. And it's 17-7.
Randy Moss led the league in receiving touchdowns 5 times starting in 1998, the last coming in 2009. And a lot of it, to me, was not just the natural talent, which was unbelievable, but the determination. Always was upset he wasn't a top 5 selection in the NFL draft. Kept being upset about people passing on him early in the first round. When he finally got to Minnesota, he decided to really establish himself in the NFL and let everyone else know they made a big mistake.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Rolling to his left. He'll fire it deep for Rager, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
On play action, now Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run now with Walker. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They run again with Walker. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 23.
1-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Walker. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. They're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
On 3rd down, Walker. Yeah, this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Now Griffin back into his end zone. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Griffin, and they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by a former Washington safety, Sean Taylor.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're friend smart, but my bud's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what would help. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant, look, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. My stomach keep up turning, stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it, you gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real, lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, babe, must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm tryna find you. Say I got sex appeal, I think it's cause I work that gun. I'm ready to race, no, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. If I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about your to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. When it ties in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top always gonna get something. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not shit I do. Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire.
everybody going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. Shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 What's the middle?
That's all I want him to be a little older.
I smack the.
You said you gonna say how many they finished these Chick-fil-A sandwiches?
He said chugu chugu. That nigga couldn't get it out. You about to hit his little ass. That nigga act like he was gonna smash that window. Alright. He said, boy, I wish you would. He said $2,000. Oh, my shit glitchy too, bro. Hopefully I stay in here.
He should. I don't think Madden pulled that much, though. You wanna lay down?
It said my connection to the pier has lost.
Nuh-uh.
I swear to God, and it got me loading right now.
Yeah, close your eyes.
God damn. Did it give me a loss?
Let's go. You off it. It might. I don't think it will. It might.
It said playoff 0 win reward 25 cents. I mean 25 coins. I said 25 cents.
Yeah, it kicked you. You got the loss.
Hold on, let me see, because it might not. Because he gave me a midfield pack and a quick sale and something else.
What? Wait, what? Yeah. Army got kid. Yeah.
Free my dog, and they being green.
Man, this damn hotspot shit. I'm in a fucked up area. Oh!
What?
Bro, I was in the playoffs.
Yeah, we gotta ask what last thing I was in the playoffs too. I couldn't do shit on offense.
Bro,
we couldn't restart them. It was a bad game. They were cheating though. They were cheating though.
Damn.
Bro, ask they through the ball and glitched.
My shit was 0-0. If you lose one time, that shit kick you out. I thought you still had a. Damn.
Good run, cuz. Good run, cuz.
Even though I just, I take it.
You know you can go middle or left on that. Let you know that. Shit, I gotta dive in there too. Good run, boy. All right, I'm ready to pass it.
I'm finna test my internet and shit.
Good. Better be man, nah. Dot City. Hey, oh, it was me? I hit X.
Yeah, you green, man.
I hit X. They just cheated. She's on my noggin, not good.
How many gigs you pull up?
Yeah, she's got a relationship too. Oh, you gotta tell some more. You put a bear on it in. I'll give you Eddie. 99 speed still.
Shit.
Dive.
God damn. Bro, that shit telling me 1.2 megabytes per second.
How much should it be?
No. It's supposed to be, it was around 30 if I'm in a good area. But if I'm in a good area, bro, I can play Call of Duty everything with no problem. But 1.2 megabytes?
You can't do shit.
Damn, they do got kicked too.
Try to get back in another match with y'all.
You should.
You hear me? They do
say
that too.
2.3 megabytes upload. So that's crazy. Yeah, I just think it's definitely this fucking signal, man. It's trash.
Why you gonna suck on all feed the team?
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure
This
there's
is
going to be something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Don't light up. It's too close. It's too close.
Been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Ryan.
Touchdown. He ain't played good enough. Oh my God! He went over his fucking head. Oh my God! He played the shot of that.
As he stopped at the 7-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Bitch ass nigga.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
What he put me on his thing? Come on.
Right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
He was Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had.
Hit that line.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Don't come. Oh. They just fucking cheated. They cheated, bro. The fucking lurker on, they gonna do that shit.
Into Miami territory at the 46. We're scoreless after one. Now Tomlin set up first and 10. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Damn.
What's up, Mika with?
Decisive was he to take that cut and just go. No one downfield there to stop him.
And here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
This.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in.
Good.
Hold on.
I'll run it. This nigga fell and bounce. Should replay.
Oh,
look at this shit. He know he seen it. Yeah, bullshit, man. Killed him. God, dog, he literally got pushed over and bounced up and hit me.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Gotta flip this.
Keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds
get on triangle, cuz. Gotcha.
Because you thought I called it.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2-minute warning.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coach
X, easy route, yep. Got you.
He'll have a first down inside the 10, and he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal. Following the interception last drive.
Circle. Stick around. I got you. No, hey, rockin' fucking high pass. But he went left. I ain't think he was gonna run it again. I ain't think he's gonna move like he did. Running it. I don't play on the line. Mike Rick, nigga.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Partner, wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches
Kick it.
about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe Collins. Guess what? The college game is definitely infiltrating its way into the NFL.
Yeah, these guys, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about. Assignment football for defenders. It drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making a play.
We're just gonna give up after that.
About 5 yards deep.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin the.
What should I send it to her, man? Is it?
Time to try to mount a drive.
I fucked up.
This is today's NFL.
Oh, you blew. I was like, what the fuck?
You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face, and analytics will tell you. Try and score.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Why did they put me on the fucking... Shit, I can dumb.
9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He gets it left side of Johnson.
This shit, my shit going like real late, dude. Switching. What's this too? Fucking me up. Where you shooting to? You shooting outside?
5 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Spread it out route.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Zigzag. Then you took my shit. Then you took my shit.
Carmen.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Nah, I was just sitting over here on TikTok till y'all got done.
She wrestled, cuz. It's a little poster shit. She just sent me.
Oh.
Hell nah. What a spin move. Damn, man. Gonna take Duke high as fuck. There you go, cuz. There you go, cuz. Yeah, don't hit X.
I did.
That's fucked up. Shit, I'm ready whenever y'all done. Y'all still in there?
Stop cheating. They just did that shit so I can't get a field goal, cuz. For real. Are we watching the stream?
Made me get myself out of that.
This is fucking.
Oh, you streaming?
Blue ass. He got by. Damn. It's Blue Smoke 18. Bro, this nigga he had a decent little run. Could got a field goal. But when he got tackled, it made him like glitch up and get up. And wasted all of 4 seconds for a field goal. I hate this fucking game, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, I'm following you. Are you? It ain't showing you long.
Wait. I'm streaming. Shit.
You on YouTube, are you?
Oh shit, I'm on YouTube. I ain't on Twitch. Dang, I gotta redo it.
Alright, hold on. I can switch over. Your YouTube same shit?
Man. Yeah. It's my damn pick, man.
Stop playing my shit. Not chasing your shit though.